Before you scroll away, pause for just a moment. What if the words you are about to hear could shift the way you see your life, your time, your future? Most people move through life on autopilot, repeating days, chasing distractions, and ignoring the quiet voice inside them that knows they are meant for more. But sometimes, one message, one realization, one moment of clarity can awaken a completely different path. If you have ever felt that you could become stronger, wiser, more focused, then this is for you. Not for the crowd, not for noise, but for the part of you that wants to grow, to rise, and to build a life with meaning. Stay until the end, listen carefully, and if even one sentence touches your mind, then this journey has already begun. There comes a quiet moment in every human life when a person begins to understand that existence is not merely about surviving days, but about shaping meaning. Many people pass through life unconsciously, carried by routine, distracted by noise, and blinded by temporary concerns. Yet a few awaken to a deeper realization. Life is not something that simply happens. It is something that must be built, step by step, thought by thought, choice by choice. You must first understand the power of direction. Without direction, even effort becomes wasted motion. A person may run tirelessly, yet remain in the same place if the path is unclear. Therefore, ask yourself not only what you are doing, but why you are doing it. Purpose transforms effort into progress, and progress into fulfillment. Time is the most silent and unstoppable force you will ever face. It does not pause for hesitation, nor slow for regret. It moves forward, carrying everything with it: youth, opportunity, strength, and even pain. The wise do not attempt to control time. They learn to align themselves with it. Use your hours carefully, for wasted time rarely announces its cost until it is gone. Discipline is the bridge between intention and transformation. Motivation is a spark, bright, emotional, temporary. Discipline is a flame, steady, quiet, enduring. When you no longer depend on mood to act, you begin to move with true strength. On the days when you feel strong, discipline guides you forward. On the days when you feel weak, discipline carries you forward. Understand that struggle is not a sign of failure, but a sign of movement. Nothing that grows does so without resistance. The seed must break before it rises. The muscle must strain before it strengthens. The mind must confront confusion before it discovers clarity. Therefore, do not fear difficulty. It is evidence that you are alive and evolving. Guard your inner world. The mind is a powerful architect. Thoughts repeated become beliefs. Beliefs repeated become actions, and actions repeated become destiny. If your thoughts are filled with fear, your world will shrink. If your thoughts are filled with courage, your world will expand. Protect what enters your mind, for it eventually shapes your life. Many people misunderstand success. They imagine it as a sudden event, a moment of recognition, wealth, or victory. But true success is not sudden. It is cumulative. It is built quietly in invisible hours, in early mornings, in disciplined routines, in consistent effort when no one is watching. The world sees the result, but not the years of preparation behind it. Learn the strength of patience. In a fast-moving world, patience appears weak, yet it is one of the greatest powers. Nature itself moves patiently.
Seasons change slowly, rivers carve stone gradually, and growth unfolds silently. Impatience destroys what patience builds. Trust steady progress over sudden change. There will be moments of loneliness on the path of growth. Not everyone will understand your direction, your vision, or your transformation. Some will doubt you, some will question you, and some will walk away. Do not be discouraged. The path of becoming often requires solitude. In silence, you hear yourself more clearly. Protect your energy. Energy is the invisible fuel of your life. Without energy, time is wasted, effort weakens, and clarity fades. Avoid unnecessary conflict, constant negativity, and environments that drain your spirit. Choose spaces that restore your strength and sharpen your mind. Failure is a teacher disguised as disappointment. It reveals weakness, corrects direction, and deepens wisdom. Those who fear failure avoid growth. Those who learn from failure gain resilience. The difference between defeat and progress lies not in falling, but in rising again. Do not allow comparison to steal your peace. Every life unfolds differently, with its own timing, challenges, and lessons. When you compare constantly, you lose sight of your own journey. Instead, measure yourself against who you were yesterday, not against who someone else is today. Your habits are silent builders of your future. Small actions repeated daily accumulate into powerful outcomes. A single disciplined act may seem insignificant, but repeated consistently, it shapes identity. Protect your habits, for they quietly construct your destiny. Learn to endure discomfort. Growth often hides inside difficulty. The body strengthens through resistance. The mind sharpens through challenge. The spirit deepens through hardship. Comfort rarely creates strength. Adversity often does. Seek wisdom, not only knowledge. Knowledge fills the mind. Wisdom guides the life. Wisdom teaches when to act, when to wait, when to speak, and when to remain silent. It teaches balance between ambition and peace, between effort and rest, between strength and compassion. Remember that life is not only about achievement, but about becoming. Titles fade, wealth fluctuates, recognition disappears, but character remains. Who you become matters more than what you obtain. When doubt visits you, and it will, return to movement. Take one step, then another. Progress does not require speed. It requires continuity. Even the slowest movement forward defeats standing still. And in the quiet end, when you look back upon your life, the most meaningful victories will not be the loudest ones, but the silent battles you fought within, the fears you overcame, the discipline you built, the patience you practiced, and the persistence that carried you beyond what you once believed possible. Continue forward, calmly, steadily, persistently. For in persistence lives the quiet power that outlasts fear, doubt, and time itself. And if these words spoke to you, if something here made you think, reflect, or feel stronger inside, then do not let this moment pass. Growth begins with small decisions. Stay connected to this journey of strength, clarity, and purpose. Subscribe, stay with us, and continue building a better mind, a stronger spirit, and a wiser life, step by step, because your greatest transformation is still ahead.